Hello, Jman here, and welcome back to the West of Loathing. That's left off. We're getting beans for this guy down here. See if I get into that. And no, I do not. But This is not the place. But I was getting beans for Roy right here, and then I did some other stuff. I defeated the big like conclave of enemies at the which was it? Somewhere down here. I don't know. It was somewhere. I'm heading to the military cemetery. Burial plots. Looks like a military cemetery over there through that gate. How can you tell? Because the graves are all lined up in a neat row? Yeah, and they're all painted that gross olive drab color. I thought it was just moss. Okay. Beyond this gate stand countless rows of columns and tombstones. Well, they're not actually countless. I've counted them, and there are 999 of them. You can visit an individual plot by number if you like. Visit a plot. I think one was 420. There we go. Plot 420. Leave the overgrown mushrooms. And now I get teach you all kinds of mushrooms. Okay. I mean, I might as well try all the numbers. There's 42. First Lieutenant, 42nd Infantry. Necromantic interference. You know what? I'm gonna dig it up. Probably shouldn't. Okay. Alright, there should be something in this one. Put your ears to the ground. It's quiet. The soldier buried here apparently hasn't been reanimated yet. Full canteen, chest full of medals. Okay. Actually, well, it was worth a try. Oh, I also did a bit of farming. As you can see, I got 16 action points. So, yeah, I put a line into wary. Where? Just sell it. Right here. You can identify useful and dangerous mushrooms. You flip through the book and memorize the positions of all the spots on all the mushrooms. After you finished reading the book, you absent-mindedly misplace it while musing about mushrooms. I wonder if I go back to the cave, would I be able to do something? Sir? Caution, do not touch eternal flame. Is this burning an eternal flame? Yes. This goblin is roasting a weenie over the eternal flame. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. No. It's good fire. Not to waste it. You know what? You do you. I'm not even about to... The flames over that way are short-lived and uninteresting. You know what? I'm gonna let this guy do what he's doing. There's no need to mess with this guy. You look around in the shed. The caretaker appears to have been shrinking his duties for quite a while, judging by the dust and cobwebs. Let me check out the flyers. You found a flyer for the Military Reenactment Enthusiast Society. I've already saved them. Apparently they meet frequently at the Fort Memorial. I already did that. Well, tool singular, there's a shovel here. Since you already have a shovel, you leave it alone. It's not like you'll be able to dig twice as fast. True. It was under the chair. Like an old chair, it's owned by one guy. It has a year's worth of lint and food crumbs underneath. Gross. You continue to poke around in the shed. discovering old paint, scattered newspapers, and feature a large collection of tiny jars of paint, as well as a jar of fine-tipped brushes, a can of thinner, and a stack of history. Curious? There's nothing else. There's a shovel. Well, ain't nothing really here, unless I really need to go look for it. Might as well go to Jman Mine and see what's up. I don't have foraging. Jman. What's it? The bear is full of some old grease. You just grab a handful? No. Man, I need bowls. How do I get bowls? Pile of rocks. Let me search. Silver-toothed skull. A little grim to find a human skull just stashed in a pile of rocks. Unless maybe it was a very small burial mound. Considering the fancy silver tooth, that's maybe not outside the realm of possibility. Okay. Let me find nothing else. I'm gonna check that out later. Might as well go ahead and hand inside. Ooh, what's over here? Rocks, probably some mine leavings that got piled up here. Search rocks. Dug around the rocks, but didn't find anything. Oh well. Except for the dust all over everything, the fact that the guy at the desk is a ghost and looks like a regular mine foreman's office. Okay. Grab it. Got minus yoink +3. No calendar. Looks like work stopped here a bunch of months ago. Ghost is basically shuffling the ghost of papers on his desk. Excuse me? Kid, I'm busy here. I've got a mine to run. Take a hike, okay? This mine's still running? This mine is still running. I haven't seen anyone around. Well, miners, kid. We're miners, kid. If you saw anyone up here, I'd have to fire them for not doing their jobs. How's business? Oh, just great. Hunky freaking dory. See this face? This is my happy face. And I'm doubly excited about answering questions from some random kid that wandered into my office while I'm working. Look how ecstatic I am. That's quite a silver tooth you've got on in that sarcastic grin. Made it myself. I made a few little silver trinkets in my time. Now go away. Your calendar is out of date. What? Yeah, it's like 6 months out of date. 6 months old. I like the pictures, okay? Scram. Do you know you're a ghost? Do you know that you're a pain in the butt? No, I'm serious. You see me laughing? I have something that belongs to you. Oh yeah? Well, that's a human skull. Notice the silver tooth? Look familiar? I don't mean to upset you, but I guess I forgot somehow. It must have been a traumatic experience. Oh, you think? You think maybe? Sheesh. Give me the darn skull. It's mine, after all. What happened? I don't want to talk about it. And frankly, kid, it's none of your business. Leave me alone so I can get on with going into the light or whatever. You sure there isn't anything? You sure there isn't anything you want to get off your chest before you go? Look, I got wrapped in some stuff that made a little sense at the time, but I'm seeing things more clearly now. These aren't memories I care to relive with a fresh perspective. I'm just glad Halo Holloway got me before things went any further. Holloway, if you know what's good for you, just stay out of the dang mine. And it's gone. Built. Got the key to the elevator and extra grizzly jerky. Oh yeah, let's take a closer look. Safe crack in 3. You stoop down to take a closer look at the safe. It's a pretty standard heavy-duty safe with a dial-type combination lock. Check crack the safe. A sack of meat nuggets. A small burlap sack full of nuggets, a fairly pure meat ore, and a weird knife. Okay. I think this knife is going to be very important because it deals extra damage against cows and other demonic creatures. This knife was a thin, twisty stiletto blade made out of tarnished black silver. It looks wicked sharp, but holding it makes you feel a little uncomfortable. Like someone's whispering your name, but you can't quite hear them. Score. Alright. Let's get moving. We got a safe to clear. Well, we got a mine to clear, that is. There's nothing over there. Okay. The elevator... Oh, I could just use lockpicking when I got the key. The elevator is pretty dusty inside. It doesn't appear to have been maintained for quite a while. It does still seem functional, but control lever is chain and padlock. You also notice that the shaft is totally silent. You'd expect to hear the rumbling of minecarts and clanking of pickaxes echoing up from below, but there's nothing. Use the key. You unlock the lever with the foreman's key. Give it a yank. The elevator shudders as it begins to descend, accompanied by the sound of clanging chains and grinding pulleys. Very quickly, it becomes too dark to see, and you pull out your lantern. Very slowly, the elevator reaches its destination. You pull open the door and peer into the gloom. Okay. Oh. It was shut. It isn't much to see except for a few rocks. There are quite a lot of them though, so if you want to look at rocks, there's a great selection to choose from. A headless skeleton, skullless? Oh, there's something on there. Got an old pickaxe. Does 10 to 13 damage. One pickaxe from an abandoned Jman pit mine. It has the initials HH carved into the handle. Not much good for mining anymore, but you can still knock someone's head off with it. Shove. Put your shoulder in the mine and give it a shove with it. Follow this down the track and plonk into a pile of rocks. Ah, okay. Bullet. What's this? Pretty much everything inside is crumbled into dust, except for a white paper sandwich bag and some raisins that apparently weren't intended to become raisins. Paper bag. Okay. Alright. Ooh. Arrow. Nice. This is a crate of old dynamite. Dynamite gets very dangerous when it ages, but I know better than to try and stop you from taking a stick. Decided you want one. I have decided that. You picked up a stick of old dynamite. I don't recommend you do a lot of hopping up and down while you're carrying that. You got an item, unstable stick of dynamite. The nitroglycerin is starting to sweat out the dynamite and crystallize on the outside. This makes it extremely dangerous, and you should probably not try to use it in a fight. I mean, you also couldn't be carrying it around in your pockets, but it's a little too late for warning. Am I just about to die? Stick. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay, now I need to make sure. Now it's gonna go that way. I pull the lever. It's gonna require something heavy Heavier duty than a can of oil? Why am I gonna get heavier than a can of oil? Kind of lost here. Well, I guess I can't do nothing else here. Nothing to do but move on. Just wander though. Curious cult say? Check the trees. Starting to leap slowly. Medium. Wish I had fortune. What in the world? How much you got? Man, taste my fire. I spit hot fire. Was I? Oh! Poop. Okay. Wait a minute. Nachala zeve. Poop. But it does nothing. Okay. Sorry, battery. Okay, energize, +2 to all. You learn the word vibrato for nuisance and machine. Cool. I don't know, man. Buka Ben? This one. And then that one. Curious abandoned well. Attach a rope. Oh, more vibrato. Reads. Yeah, I don't know what nothing says. What is this? Grab it. Fredo punch cards. Papu. I don't know what none of this is. Okay. Return and adjust. Disposal. Already maintenance. Footwear cannon. This is going to take a long time because I got so many punch cards. Okay. So that's it for those. Now it's time for the complicated ones. There we go. And I got an achievement. Learn 69 L vibrato words. Alright, I'm done. That's for the small one and for the large one. So what does this say now? Holtata.
2,000 years later.
Okay, that took way longer than I thought it would, but now my brain is filled with all sorts of knowledge. And now that it's full of knowledge, what does this say? Current teleporter destination, educational facility. Select destination. Oh, this gives me teleportation to other places. Withdraw. Okay. Fabrication. Oh, this is nothing. Goodbye. Time to delete. Control, Alt, delete. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's do equipment. What you got for me? poised like a duck and a slot opens. The L vibrato scrap in your pack vibrate, so you cram some of them in the hole. About after 5, the slot closes and reopens, and converted your garbage into jewelry. Makes El Vibrato encounters much more likely. Nice. Then what is the brooch? 11 armor. Disc of El Vibrato material is about the size of a saucer and repels any matter that comes close to it. Nice. Just crawling on my knees. Alright. So I did drone, education, equipment. What's secondary storage? Okay. Keystone. Scraps. Got a whining El Vibrato object. Professor will be interested in this. Okay. Okay. Press authority nuance containment. The what? Okay. I think it's just open. Okay. Select nuance destination. So south 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. I need more information. Okay. Now we got to go check out all the vibrato places. Okay, let's see. Terminal corruption detected. Primary terminal. This coffee maker terminal. Let's increase refreshment. Decrease temp by 2. Increase refreshment by that much. Okay. Oh, so this needs a 5 to 6 ratio. Okay. Coffee maker needs a 5 to 6. Perfect cup of coffee. Speed 9, maximum AP 3. You've never seen or smelled a better cup of coffee than this. It's a real one-in-a-lifetime beverage. Since you said that, and I can't make more, there's no reason for me to drink this. Because this may be an in-game item. Construction terminal. Select construction. Municipal? Planetary temperature containment array. Local bridge beacon. Anti-psychotic sedative system. I don't think I can literally do anything without military. Containment array. Yeah, it's completely messed up. There's nothing I can do here. But I got the perfect cup of coffee. Probably gonna need that in the future for something. But the next vibrato place is okay, North Central Postronic Reactor Quickgate Facility. Quickgate online, and there's a button toggle Quickgate. North Central Positiontronic Reactor is now online. Yep. It's dangerous. Insert battery. Energize a bit more. Okay. not entirely sure what I just powered up, but with that, I think that's like the last El Vibrato spot that I even know of. Time to head back to the professor. What? Oh yeah, we fight. We about to scrap. Oh, trying to get a little spooky. Goodbye, Professor. Professor, I got something good. Show him the whining object. I found an annoying whiny dome. Wow, that is annoying, isn't it? I hope that goes away when I fix it. What is it? Aha. Well, unless I miss my guess, you'll find this very handy. How's that? How's that? Well, I believe it's for manufacturing a variety of finding tools, and presumably, they're helpful ones. Otherwise, why bother, right? Neat. This machine turns El Vibrato scrap into single-use combat items. That's what the professor said, and I'm confirming it for you. There's a little note on the side where it describes the different things you can make with it. It can make a grenade, which you assume blow things up. It can make something called a maintenance teleporter, which the professor says will banish any hostile El Vibrato construct. It can make an autonomous construct that will help you win fights by hurting your enemies, or one that helps you win fights by healing you and your allies. Sounds great. And it's just 5 scrap per. Medicinal drones. Give me 2 drones. Give me 2 grenades. Teleporter. That just gets rid of them. Give me one that attacks. Give me another grenade, and give me some more medicinal drones. Well, ain't no way. Anything else? Okay. Well. I'm vibratoed out. What in the world? Bro, it is going down outside. What up? I'm tripping. I'm not tripping. Bro. Ugh. Okay. Well. Let's get back to the Dusty Trail and let's head back to the circus. Because it's time to go and deal out some justice. Because I am ready. What's my mysticality? Mysticality is 64. I should be able to do this now. I don't have enough moxie to do anything. I can't shoot like a jaguar because that costs 30. Let's shoot like that. Okay. Okay, I don't care about that one. Oh, that's strength. There's a kid here, searching around with a sad look on his face. You okay, kid? Did you lose your parent? I lost my little bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir? No, but I'll keep an eye out. What's it look like? It's shiny steel. It's got a little chain. Okay, I'll let you know if I find it. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. He notices he's watching you, and then he notices you've noticed, and he smiles and wags the balloon as you entice him. Howdy there, fella. Interest ya in a toy balloon? How much are they? Just for you? 30 me. How do you make them float like that? Oh, there's nothing to it. Heck, they'll all float around here. Of course. What colors do you have? Oh. Well, just take a look. Red. They're all red. I guess I'll take one. It's a red balloon. Anything else I can do for you? Can you tell me more about the circus? Well, your circus? Really? It's more of a carnival. But let's not split hairs. What would you like to know? What are your traveling plans? I haven't decided yet. That's why we sat down somewhere a bit more royal. Keep things relatively quiet while we scout around, get the lay of the land, and all. Where'd you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting? Northwestish. It was a little hole in the ground. The kind of place you wouldn't have heard of. You wouldn't have heard of it. Why is everyone working here at Quant? Oh, it's tradition. It's traditional. When the... whatchamacallem, rodeos stop put on. The rodeo clowns took over the jobs at the circuses and the carnivals. Over the years, it just became the normal thing for carnies and to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. Who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showsman. Though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Got an eye like a hawk. He's a real whiz with those eyes of his. Don't miss his show. It's a real highlight of the carnival. Okay, see you around, clown. Catch you later, like an alligator. I'll wander off. How there, fella? This here's game is a challenge of strength. Hope you don't mind me saying so, but you might prefer one of the other games. If you care to try your luck, though, so I won't stop you. What's the game? Simple. Just hit the mallet with the lever, ring the bell, and ring the bell you win. Give it a shot. I'm gonna hit it kind of hard. I kind of want to get all the prizes off. Okay. Ding! When you slam it into the lever. Well, it'll all be. There's some genuine muscle you got on you, fella. Looks like you're a winner. Circus show ticket. One Barnaby Bob's astonishing demonstration of perspicacity? And skill. The show will be starting soon. Don't miss it. What's the game? I'm gonna give it a hold. Small owl. Then I'm gonna go again. Okay. Gotta memorize the cards. And I'm gonna give it your all. Oh. Get you another grand prize. What's that? Can I get another grand prize from you? Okay. Okay, so I need to increase my moxie. I do got some fair bit of experience. But let me see how many items can I stack to get the moxie I need. And there we go, I got all three. Now I gotta put my good stuff back on. Hot food, cold drinks. Lost and found. What is it made of? What you mean? They're pork. What else would you make a sausage out of? Regular pork or long pork? It kind of gives you a long, chilly look. I'm sure I don't know what you're implying, sir. How much are they? 250 meat. What are the condiments? You got onions, pickle relish, 3 kinds of mustard, 2 kinds of ketchup. What are the kinds of mustard? Brown, yellow, and blue. Blue mustard. Looks like we all out of blue, sorry. 2 types of ketchup. Yep, we got ketchup and catsup. Yeah, no. Okay. Where'd you on the other side? Is this the same guy? Oh, nope. That's the other balloon guy. We just dress alike and use the same face paint. Did we fool you? He grins and gives you a big, exaggerated wink. I see. Well, I already asked all these questions. Okay, what kind of candy you got? Fwoooo-eeet! Step right up, fella. Step up and try one of our world's newest candy sensations. What is it? Cotton candy, the finest in several senses of the word. Spun sugar, created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and sweet and fluffy. It's like eating butterfly dreams and kitten wishes. Fwoooo-eeet! So it's actually made out of cotton. What? No! Cotton is indigestible, no matter how much chocolate you cover it with. Found that out the hard way, did you? Fwoooo-eeet! How did you make it? He pats a metal box with a wide funnel coming out the top. This little machine right here. Can't tell you how it works. Much as I like to brag, it's a trade secret. You invented it? Not as such. A couple dentists down south were the first ones. Dentists, go figure. Fwoooo-eeet. But after hearing about it, I managed to figure out how it works. Made a few improvements with my design too. Now I'm really curious. Sorry, fella. These secrets in the box are for nobody's eyes but my own. Fwoooo-eeet. I'll be happy to sell you some cotton candy though. What does it cost? 300 meat. Fwoooo-eeet. I'll take it. Alright, that'll be 300 meat. Fwoooo-eeet. Okay. Cotton candy. Even just plain old sugar tastes better on a stick. The guy puts his side whistle down on the counter just beneath and comes back with a paper cone, which he holds in his mouth, in the mouth of the metal box. He pulls down the lever, and the machine makes a thin squealing sound as glittering white spun sugar collects around the paper cone into a fluffy cloud. Here you go. Enjoy. Fwoooo-eeet. All right then. If you want to see a sideshow, sure. The sideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at. Like all good sideshows are, a few lanterns are hanging from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around the making everything look even more eerie. The clown is hanging out in there, presumably to keep an eye on exhibits. He grins and nods at you entering. Come in, take your time, have a good look around. Just remember, no touching. Have a closer look. It's clown eggs. In the Swiss community, it is a tradition for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern on eggshells. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses the pattern that has already been used. It is considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. These must be the eggs for the clowns that work in the circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clowns here in the sideshow. Wait a minute. If they're not allowed to wear the same face paint, why are the two guys that are at the end wearing the same paint unless it's the same guy teleporting back and forth? Since it's so taboo. Well, there must be the eggs for the clowns working the circus. Recognize a few of them, like the clowns here in the sideshow tent and the ticket seller clown out front. Say, wait a minute. Here's the egg for the balloon selling clown. Didn't he tell you? Yeah, it's right here. Didn't he tell you there's another guy wearing the same makeup, pointing to the side? It seems unlikely. Inspect more closely. Hey, step back, please. No touching. Sorry. Okay. You lean in a little closer to inspect the jars. It mostly contains malformed and/or mutated animals pickled in formaldehyde. A 3-headed kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, a twisted Mobius loop of snake without a head or tail, weird, crazy stuff. One shelf seems devoted to huge, gross, pale grubs, like fat, featureless white worms the size of sweet potatoes. The one on the end is larger than the others and has shiny black eyes. Someone has painted its face in an apparent parody of clown makeup. Yep. The basic white face has been painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature has a long thin slash of a mouth as well, and the areas around it has been painted with bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly flashes in its jar, spinning to face you and stretches its mouth open, revealing rows of yellow shark teeth. You stumble back with a cry of shock. Gosh, you're pretty good there, buddy. What is that? Ain't a real critter. It's made of rubber and clay and doll parts and such. Got an electromagnetic under the shelf to move it with. He takes a little button gizmo out of his pocket and shows you. Should have seen your face. You about jumped right out of your boots. Is this Ibot? Talk to him. Hello, I'm Dwight. How's it going? Can you talk? Guess not. So, the circus gig. How do you like it? His hands slowly curl into fists. Nipples turn white in tension. I see, do you blink? Or wink, I guess? It's not. You move a little aside and lean over the rope to get a closer look at the guy. He's basically just what he seems to be at first glance. A guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You do notice two things though. First, he has an old lump at the what you would call the base of the skull, and he had a sort of crumbled, fleshy mass the size of a fist with a squint and some imagination. He almost looks like the crushed and shriveled vestigial? Man, I don't know, man. This late at night, I can't read. Remains of a human's head. The second thing you notice is that his ankles are locked to the legs of his stool. The legs of the stool are bolted to the floor. Okay, well, see you around. Okay, I'm not talking. The lady here, and her head sticking out of a hole out of a large metal box. Hello. Hello there, enjoying the carnival? Well, it's interesting. She smiles slightly. Yeah, I'm sure of it is. Can I ask you a question? Kelly, what's your name? I'm Janet. And you? I'm Dwight. Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Dwight. Are you in the box? That's a rather personal question, isn't it? Oh, sorry. I'm only teasing you there. Would you like to see inside? Sure. Janet whistles at the clown and he motions over. He unlocks the door in the front of the box and throws it open. With a ethereal flourish. Inside of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes. Ticking clockwork gears and pump fluids of various colors and mostly red slosh through the tubes. A large bellow near the top inflates, then begins to slowly deflate. What do you think? Oh, is she in an iron lung? Or is she just mechanical? It's either one or two. It's amazing. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. It's certainly educational. I imagine the larger tank on the left is my stomach. If you'd like to see what I had for lunch today, some of her workings. Okay. Watch various liquids slosh around in the tank and the plants for a minute. Weird, gross, but indeed educational. Plus read a tech page. You know what makes a human being tick, and how to stop one from ticking. How does that happen? You in some kind of terrible accident? Oh, sorry. I can't talk about that. Of course, sorry. It must be a painful memory. Her calmly composed face creases into a very slight grimace as she shoots a sidelong glance at the clown. Yes. Well, it's nice to meet you. Oh, man. This man is neatly dressed, though his suit is a bit threadbare and out of fashion. He's smoking a pipe and leafing through a magazine. Without looking at him, he nods amicably. Hello there. Welcome to the sideshow. My name is Douglas. Hi, I'm Dwight. Delighted to meet you. Well, are you perhaps trying to think of a polite way to say what's wrong with me? Yeah, you got me. Don't worry, Dwight. I am in a sideshow after all. It is an obvious and natural question. Wait a minute. You said that last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all. Let me demonstrate. He stands up, turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with two front sides. He has another face on the back of his head with his hair cut and parted appropriately. What? What? Okay. Ta-da. As he sits back down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, though certainly not as much as you expect. What in the... Surprising, yes? A bit, yeah. How is that even possible? Douglas shrugs and holds his pipe up to the now back of his head so his other face can take a puff. Are you, what's the phrase, Siamese twins? Not exactly. It is difficult to describe, I'm afraid. 2 minds in one body, with 2 faces? It would be closer to the truth to say 2 instances of the same mind, with, as you say, 2 faces. You're right. That doesn't make any sense at all. The other face chuckles, and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back. It took some getting used to. That much is quite certain. You want with this? I would rather not discuss how it came to be this way, if you don't mind. Okay, sorry. No apology necessary. These must be a wreck. Surgery was necessary to permit them to bend in both directions. It sounds worse than it feels, I assure you. You on sideshow. With a regular suit and haircut, you can easily pass for normal. I have a contract. At the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture, but you didn't catch what it was. It clears his throat. Plus, well, it's quite the life, you know? Free room and board, travel the world, and you meet such interesting people. I think the clown did something to these people. Look at myself. Your reflection in the mirror is short and squashed looking. Folded up like an accordion. You spend a moment moving back and forth in front of the mirror, seeing how the images change. The image changes. It's kind of amusing. Okay. The mirror looks a little stretched out, and then your limbs twist and reinflate with snakes as you move around. It's a bit unsettling, and your muscles ache a little, sympathetic. Okay. Yeah. The mirror somehow shows you what you look like in clown makeup. Bloodshot eyes stare back at you from a pasty white face, painted with an old pattern of red triangles in the flickering lantern light. It almost looks like it winks at you. Alright. Might as well start with what's with the weird mirrors. Ain't they a riot? That's what they call an optical illusion, as I understand it. Has to do with the way the light reflects off of them. I'm 100% sure that what I saw can't be explained by the reflection of light. No telling what you might see if you look too long. About these people. You mean the freaks? Ain't they a scream? The one with the giant eyeball head is my favorite. Nice, quiet fellow. If you have any questions about the other 2, feel free to ask them personally. I wouldn't want to be telling tales out of school. Since the eye guy can't talk though, you can ask me about it if you want. Okay, what you can tell me about it? Not much, I'm afraid. To be honest, he joined us, about a year ago. Maybe a little less. Where'd he come from? No idea. Weird, ain't it? You think fella looked like that, you'd have read about him in the papers, right? Well, yeah, it sure is mysterious. How'd he get like that? Couldn't tell you. Bet you got a theory at least. Well, maybe he saw something no human fella should have ever seen. A lot to his chair. You noticed that, did you? Real shame, that is. Fella's a bit unpredictable. He has a violent spell once in a while. Gosh, don't you worry though. I'm keeping an eye on him. Okay. What you can tell me about these eggs? That's a traditional clown thing. There's placards there next to him that explains the detail. Don't get too close, please. They're fragile. Okay. Do I got one more? What are these things in the jars? That's what we in business call pickled punks. A monitoring of strange, twisted creatures, such as you've never seen before. Such as you've never before seen the like. Captured and preserved and on display for your entertainment and edification. That's how the boss says it. Are they real? As real as they come. Yeah, time to get out of here. Time to go. Alright, so, the first thing I gotta do is... Oh, wait. Lost and found. I'd like to see the lost and found. Oh, sure thing. What you lose? A lucky bottle cap. The count pulls a wooden box from under the counter and looks inside. Appears you're in luck. This one yours? He pulls the box from the counter for you to see. He turns back to his grill for a moment. Look inside. Take the shiny bottle cap. Yep, that's the one. Okay. Folding pocket knife. Oh, smelling something. Oh, okay. Well, let me go get this kid his lucky bottle cap. Yep, no problem, kid. Hello again, sir. Say, that's a real nice balloon. You want to trade? Give me my lucky bottle cap for it. Okay. Thanks again, sir. Wow. Presumably this belongs to that kid. Because you can't imagine there's more than one person around who would be so into a bottle cap, you'd hang on to a keychain. They hanging on a keychain. Okay. So now I just got a lucky bottle cap. I think this is going to be important. Because this still is like 1, but I bet it's going to be important later. Would you care to treat yourself to an ice cold self drink? You said you're selling them in bottles? That's right. You got the newfangled crown cork bottle caps. How much are they? $12.05. I'll take one. Root beer, ginger beer, or sarsaparilla? Sarsaparilla. Okay. My handkerchief. The cruiser does not appear to have gotten any use of it. These items might be KU. What colors do you have? No, not that. So I need to go talk to the other dude then? So I can't actually tell him about it. Alright, well, I think before I check out the main stage, because this is probably going to be something longer, I think I'm going to go back to the other place. Shovel Neck Mine. Oh, cool. So bullet, smelling salts. Oh, that's going to be useful. Now I'm thinking since I got can I put it in the paper bag? Yeah, I got a bag of grease. You fill your wax paper sandwich bag with old grease. Hopefully this will come in handy very soon, so you can stop carrying it around. Okay, make sure. Okay, it is facing that way, so it's gonna hit the rocks. Grease up the gear. Dump a bunch of grease in the sandwich bag. Just launch it up there. You glosh it up in without getting too much on your hands. With yank it forward on the lever and release the mechanism, wound up springs. Launching the minor cart down the track with a terrific wang sound. After this, you hear a kaboom. Yep, there we go. We're all having down there. Ain't it just been napping? It's hard to tell from a glance, but on a closer inspection of the guy, it seems like he had died in a face-down embezzlement or prayer pose. Praying in the pit, maybe? It's difficult to say. He could have continued reaching out to the weird statuette, or reaching out with the statuette, with his hands having fallen on him. It's impossible to tell. I'll take it. Plus 6 physicality, but lowers everything else. Weird silver item. This is a tarnished and blackened silver statue in the shape of some sort of creature. You can't tell what it is specifically, or even if it has 2 legs, 4 legs, or wings, or what. But but it's depicted with reference. Looking at it, it makes your stomach feel weird, like you're starving, but also full at the same point. Full to the point of nausea at the same time. Okay. Oh, so this is where I can dump off all my like bad stuff, and I'm not doing that. Now I have the item. Well, okay, got a weird item. Well, I'm gonna end this episode here, and that's what we're gonna be doing. Is I don't know. Ain't much else. I done discovered most of the, what's it called? The vibrato. I discovered most of them. Got all the punch cards and stuff. And I done went here. The only thing left is to do is the rest of the circus. And then it looks like there's like 2 more spots that could be searched here. I'm gonna wander around for a bit. See if I find anything. Ghost Wood. There we go. Well, the next we're gonna be heading is Ghost Wood. But to the next one. Jman out.